So it finally happened, and I'm trying really hard to collect my thoughts right now since I'm coming off the hype that was Nintendo's E3 Direct, and we're going to discuss everything in detail in another video, but this will solely be about the 2 new Smash comers that were announced. In my E3 predictions video, I spoke about the possibility of there being 2 characters announced given the time frame between now and February 2020, which is when the last Smash DLC pack is supposed to release. And that's exactly what we got. It feels good to be right sometimes. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it feels really good. Now, before we jump in, let me know in the comments section below, which character are you more excited for, and who do you think the remaining 2 newcomers are going to be? So the Direct opened up with a Smash trailer that introduced the hero, which is your default character in the Dragon Quest series. I'm not gonna lie, at first I was a bit disappointed because, you know, another sword character, but now that I've had some time to digest it and go back and absorb what he'll actually bring to the table, I'm more excited for it. I think we all knew deep down that a Dragon Quest rep was going to make it into the game because 1, the series legacy, 2, the popularity in Japan, and Nintendo is attempting to bring that west. The hero that's revealed in the trailer is the character that you'll be playing in Dragon Quest XI, which makes sense considering the game is coming out for the Switch in only a couple months. And at first glance, I'm sure a lot of people immediately thought, another Link, because his dash attack is identical, you can use his shield to block Bowser's flames, and I'm sure there's a load of other projectiles, but he has some good range spells which will likely play into his zoning and his recovery. The hero will also be bringing a unique mechanic to the game with an RPG menu and a mana bar that will overlay his portrait, which makes sense because Dragon Quest is an RPG. Now, the menu contains spells like Sizzle, Psych Up, Oomph, and Snooze. Sizzle will likely be a flame spell, Psych Up will, I guess, be a damage booster, I think, Snooze being similar to Jigglypuff Sing, and I'm not too sure what Oomph is going to do, to be quite honest. If I had to guess, I would say this will likely be his neutral special, similar to selecting from Shulk's Minato arts, and they'll drain mana when you use them, so they won't be incredibly spammable. Other attacks include Bounce, Crackle Slash, Clang, Zoom, and Kamikaze, which I'm thinking will be spread out amongst his other specials and regular attacks. His taunt appears to bring out the iconic Slime, and his final smash calls upon the other heroes in other Dragon Quest games and legendary armor, similar to Mega Man's final smash. Apologies if I'm getting some of the details wrong. I'm not too keen on Dragon Quest lore, but that's what I picked up from the trailer. It's also cool to see the other heroes from other games in the franchise, including the long-rumored Erdrick, which will be joining as alts, and it goes to show that Nintendo and Sakurai really put a lot of thought and work into the newcomers. Like I said earlier, I was personally a bit disappointed when I saw the Dragon Quest reveal, but the hype is starting to build. Not only do I plan on giving the hero some serious playtime, but I'm also going to pick up Dragon Quest XI when it comes out on the Switch, and I'm really going to give the series a go. This is what Nintendo and Square Enix wanted, right? Maybe we can finally get them to work together on a Mario RPG. Yeah, maybe not. At the end of the Direct, we got a villain montage similar to when King K. Rool was announced last year, and I had to do a double take at first because I thought we were getting the same trailer until I saw King K. Rool sleeping next to DK and Diddy. And once I saw that puzzle piece fly in the window, I completely lost it. I think a lot of people's original concern with Banjo and Kazooie was that the duo would be way too similar to Duck Hunt, and I think it's pretty hilarious that they pulled the same gag as they did with DDD using Duck Hunt, but seriously, they look incredible. The trailer is a bit shorter as Banjo isn't as close to being finished as the hero, but we got a glimpse into what we can expect this fall. Hang on, I just want to acknowledge the fact that their card says Banjo Kazooie are raring to go. That's seriously amazing. And Donkey Kong's excitement is the embodiment of how I felt during the announcement. Banjo and Kazooie look pretty quick to boot as Kazooie is carrying the big boy, unless that's a side special where you see Kazooie dashing with Banjo on her back across the stage, but Kazooie will also be assisting in attacks similar to Duck Hunt, from pecks to spitting eggs to Banjo just straight up slamming that bird on the ground, which I'm guessing will be his F-Smash. You also have Banjo taking grenades out of his backpack, which could act as a special similar to Diddy Kong's banana peel, where you take it out and then you will have to throw it. In addition to these two characters making the roster, let's also remember that accompanying them will be stages and music. I wonder if Square will actually let Nintendo use more than 2 songs for Dragon Quest, though seeing as we got next to nothing for Cloud's representation, and a lot of people were saying that Nintendo teased Banjo with the Stage Builder trailer because there was a level with a witch that was pretty similar to Gruntilda, and could very well be the case, or it could have just been a huge coincidence. Some other mechanics that I'm noticing right off the bat are the ability to not only crouch and shoot eggs, but also move while shooting them. I'm wondering if this will be their neutral special and it'll work similar to Mega Man's Mega Buster, but against Mario it already seems to have decent knockback and could work as a great tool for gimping recoveries. Up B is a launch, which looks like it turns into a glide, maybe like Mr. Game & Watch's parachute. There's also the dash across the stage that uses 1 of 5 golden feathers, which appear to be some kind of bank for the attack. Now that I'm noticing it, this could be Banjo's side special, and him riding Kazooie could just very well be the dash attack. Lastly, we have Banjo's final smash, which is the mighty Jinjonator, which references the final battle against Gruntilda, where the Jinjos just gang up and stomp her out. It was also confirmed on Twitter that Grant Kirkhope composed the music for the reveal trailer, which will also be making it into the game. And there's a lot of references to the first 2 games in the trailer, and this goes back to what I was saying earlier about the love and care that are going into each newcomer. It makes me excited for what's next, regardless of the 2 remaining characters and who they may be. And there's also the possibility of more characters following, but we spoke about that already in another video. One of the biggest questions I keep asking after Joker was revealed back at the Game Awards was, is Nintendo only using these slots to promote new and upcoming games, or do they actually care about what fans want? I think it's been proven that there's a little bit of both. There's no word of a new Banjo game or a collection of remasters, but we also just got word from Rare themselves on Twitter, quoting, "You asked, we listened, Nintendo were listening too, and we were happy to work with our old friends to make this one a reality. Banjo and Kazooie are coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate." And if that isn't one of the most heartwarming things that could come from these 2 gaming giants, I don't know what is. We didn't exactly get concrete release dates for either characters, as it was just a vague summer and fall 2019 release window, which is okay because we're coming up on summer, and I do want to revisit that timeline again because February 2020 is not that far away. And for Nintendo to space these out evenly to not kill the hype of a previous character, and more importantly kill sales, it's going to have to be sometime in July and September or October if I had to make a guess right now. Likely the end of those months, respectively, because they're unfinished and Nintendo's going to want to buy as much time as possible. I've been saying that we need some big boy DLC in Smash, and Sakurai and Nintendo did not disappoint. I've also been saying for months that Nintendo and Microsoft were just kind of blue-balling each other with all of the cross-promotion and cross-platform, and this just sealed the deal. I also think it opens up a world of possibilities for Banjo, because if the character sells well, Rare might be more inclined to work with Nintendo to make another game, or just make another game on their own. Now that the Dragon Quest crew and Banjo are joining the roster, I do think it's safe to say that it'll eliminate any possibilities for characters like Geno, and that one hurts me so much to say, but there's also Steve and Master Chief, because I doubt we'll be getting another Microsoft rep. Also, going by the 3 DLC characters, it appears that they'll also be from unrepresented franchises, so I think that kills any chances for more characters from Mario, Zelda, Kirby, Fire Emblem, etc. I don't even have a clue who the remaining 2 characters could be. I mean, we will do more speculation, but at this point, you know what, just go ahead and put in 2 more Fire Emblem characters. We got Banjo, so I'm happy now. But drop your thoughts on the hero and Banjo down in the comment section below. Who are you most excited for, and who do you still wish to make the roster? If you enjoyed this video, take a quick second and go hit the like button. It helps out a lot more than you think it does, and if you're new to the channel, let me be the first to say welcome. If you like Smash, Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, and any other games like that, go click the subscribe button because you're in the right place. If you want to interact with me, I have links to my Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and Discord down in the video description, so feel free to go check them out. But thanks for watching, and we will catch you later.